guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. My upload days are Wednesdays and Saturdays. Here is a shout out for today's video. Thank you for showing love. Today's video is a quick and easy 15-minute makeup tutorial. This look is perfect for work, it's perfect for school, running errands, or if you're just on the go. This look is good for a lot of things, just depending on where you're going or how much time you have. I did mention that there is some steps that are optional in this video, so it can make it even quick and easier for you guys, but I can do this in about 15 minutes or less, honestly. If you want to see how to get this look, then keep on watching. When I'm in a rush, I like to use a brow pencil, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Soft Brown, but if you're on a budget, I have a dupe for you. This one is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer, and this is in the shade Soft Brown as well. They have different formulas, I'm not gonna lie, but if you're on a budget, this is still a good alternative to this one. The next step would be to clean your eyebrows up with concealer, and when I'm in a rush, I do it a little bit different than when I'm not in a rush. So when I'm not in a rush, I use this e.l.f. eyeliner brush and I just clean up everything and I blend it out with this brush right here. But when I'm in a rush, I only use this brush right here, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm taking this Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Ginger, and I just like to put it on the back of my hand. That is it for the brows. The next thing I would use is a clear brow gel to keep them in place all day long, and this one is the Urban Decay Brow Tamer. I've used this product since I was in high school, and I would honestly recommend it. My favorite thing about it is the wand. It is super tiny, so you can honestly be really precise with it, especially if you have super thin brows. It is really good. I would definitely recommend. That is it for the brows. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I do have a few new products that I wanted to try out today. One of the new products that I wanted to test out today is this Wet n Wild Water Drop Primer. This is the coconut one. They have a coconut one, a cucumber one, and a rose one. But I really love the coconut 3-in-1 spray, so I wanted to go ahead and give this one a try and see what happens. It smells like coconut water. That actually felt really nice, so we'll see how it goes. For pore filling primer, I'm going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer just where I have pores. For foundation, I'm going to use this right here. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I like that it has SPF in it. It has SPF 50, and this is in the shade Natural Beige, and I actually already tried it out yesterday. I liked how it looked. I wore it to gym and it actually stayed on even though I sweated, so that was pretty cool. What I like about this foundation is that it claims to be full coverage, but the way I used it yesterday, when I first applied it, it looked like a light coverage kind of foundation, but I built it up to medium, so I'm sure you can build it up to be full coverage. But I like that you can choose whether you want light coverage, medium coverage, or full coverage. That is awesome. It's just up to you. I personally like a light to medium, but today I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Now, before you guys roast me, I know this foundation is not my shade, but you guys know that I suck at picking out my shade, especially at the drugstore where you can't swatch a foundation, so don't judge me. I'll make it work, okay? I'm blending it out with a Real Technique sponge. For concealer under the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use the Revlon PhotoReady Candid Concealer. This is in the shade Medium. So this next step right here is optional, but I still like to do it even when I'm in a rush, and it is to contour. Today I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is in the shade Cocoa. The next step is to set the face. Underneath the eyes, I'm going to use this Coty Airspun. This is a translucent extra coverage powder. To set the rest of the face, I'm going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the shade 320. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the bake underneath the eyes. For bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Bronzer, and this is one of my favorite drugstore bronzers of all time. This is like $14–15 depending on where you get it. Love it so much. Would definitely recommend if you're looking for a new bronzer, and if you've never tried this out, try it out. You'll love it. For blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the Covergirl Peach Punch Blush. This is in the shade 130, and this has honestly become one of my favorite blushes of all time, and I love how it smells so much. It smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and bake underneath. Even when I'm in a rush, I like to bake, even if it's just for like a few seconds, just because I like the line that it leaves underneath. Now I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off. To set the face, I'm going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Coconut Spray. Gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. To prep the lids, I'm going to use this concealer right here. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Tan Walnut. So in this video, there's going to be a few steps that are optional depending on the amount of time you have and where you're going. And this step right here is optional. I'm going to go ahead and use eyeshadow, and I'm going to go ahead and do a more natural look with this palette, because I know the last time I used it, I used green eyeshadow, which is not everybody's cup of tea. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a very natural, very easy way to do your eyeshadow with this palette. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It is Designer Label. You can take it on your finger or on a brush. I'm going to use a brush that looks like this. And then I'm going to put this one right on top of it. This is the shade Girl. This right here is a BH Cosmetics V5 brush, and I'm going to be using this shade right here, Mr. Diva, as a transition shade. With this Morphe E36 brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Hi Dude and doing a little wing. That is it for the wing. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to take this shade right here, Mr. Diva, with this little random brush and just use it all over the bottom lash line. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and then use the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. I'm not going to be using lashes today because for a 15-minute tutorial, you definitely don't want to use lashes. Do you guys see the difference? Mascara, no mascara. For the inner corner, I'm going to take this shade right here called Lynn. It is a matte eyeshadow. So that is it for the eye look. If you guys were doubting me before I put on the mascara, I don't blame you. It always looks better once you put on mascara or lashes. The last step is going to be the lips, and for this one, depending on where you're going, you have a lot of options. I have like 5 options with me right now, and I don't know which to choose out because all of them would look cute with this look. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. This right here is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. Next is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lipstick. This is in the shade Mauve for Me. The next option is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline or Praline. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Next is the Maybelline Baby Lips. This is the red shade. I don't know what it's called. This one has a long name. It is the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Polish, and it says High Shine. So this is like a lip gloss basically. It is in the shade Cherry on Top. So this lip right here is like the most natural one, the one you can use if you're just walking around the house, if you're just taking out the trash, maybe going to the gas station, get a bag of chips, coming back home. This is the best option for that. This one right here would be your more bolder option. So the one I actually want to use for this look is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. That is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please be sure to share it with someone, whether that be your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your neighbor, your cousin, your madrina, your comadre, your teacher, your boss, anyone. Please be sure to share it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. My upload days are Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.